Dolly Parton was born on January 19, 1946. She was born in a small wooden house in Tennessee, USA. The house was in the Great Smoky Mountains. The mountains were big and beautiful. There were tall trees, small rivers, and wild animals. The air was fresh. The nights were quiet. Dolly's family was very poor. They had no electricity and no running water. In the winter, it was very cold inside the house. In the summer, it was very hot. Dolly had 11 brothers and sisters. She was the fourth child. The house was small, so the children had to share beds. At night, the children talked and laughed before sleeping. Sometimes they told stories. Sometimes they sang songs together. Even though they were poor, Dolly's family had love. One day, Dolly's father, Robert Parton, sat outside with her. He looked at the sky. He said, "Dolly, we don't have much money, but we have each other." Dolly smiled. She loved her family. Her father could not read or write, but he was very smart. He worked on a farm. He took care of the family. Dolly's mother, Avie Lee, was a kind woman. She loved music. She sang old songs to the children. Dolly listened carefully. She loved music too. One night, after singing, her mother said, "Dolly, you have a sweet voice." Dolly smiled. She felt happy. Dolly looked at her mother and said, "Mama, I want to be a singer." Her mother held her hands and said, "Then sing, Dolly. Sing for the world." Dolly never forgot these words. Dolly sang every day. She sang in the morning. She sang in the afternoon. She sang at night. Her brothers and sisters laughed. One brother said, "Dolly, you sing too much." Dolly said, "I love singing. I will be a big star one day." When Dolly was 6 years old, she sang in church. The church was small. The people were kind. Dolly stood in front of everyone. She felt a little scared. The music started. She opened her mouth and sang. The people listened carefully. Her voice was sweet. It was strong. When she finished, the people clapped. One man said, "That little girl has a big voice." Dolly felt proud. She wanted to sing more. Dolly wanted a guitar. She wanted to write songs, but guitars cost money. One day, Dolly's father said, "We don't have money for a guitar, Dolly." Dolly felt sad, but she did not stop singing. Then, one afternoon, her Uncle Bill came to visit. He had a small guitar in his hands. He smiled and said, "Dolly, this is for you." Dolly's eyes were big. She took the guitar. She hugged it. She said, "Thank you, Uncle Bill. I love it." Dolly played the guitar every day. She wrote songs about her family, her home, and her dreams. Her mother listened. She said, "Dolly, your songs are beautiful." Dolly smiled. She felt happy. Dolly wanted to sing for more people. When she was 10 years old, she sang on the radio. The radio was small. It was black. Many families listened to the radio every day. Dolly sat in front of the microphone. She took a deep breath. She started to sing. Her voice was clear and sweet. It was strong and beautiful. People in different towns heard her. One man said, "That little girl will be a star." Dolly smiled. She wanted to sing for the world. When Dolly was 12 years old, she went to a big music show in Knoxville, Tennessee. It was called the Cass Walker Show. Dolly sang on stage. The lights were bright. The people were watching her. She sang her song. The people clapped and cheered. After the show, a man said, "Dolly, you are special." Dolly felt happy, but she wanted more. She told her father, "Papa, I will go to Nashville. I will sing for the world." Her father smiled. He said, "Work hard, Dolly. Follow your dreams." Dolly never forgot these words. When Dolly was 18 years old, she left home. She packed her bag. She said goodbye to her family. Her mother hugged her and said, "Be strong, Dolly. We love you." Her father gave her some money. It was not much, but it was all he had. Dolly said, "Thank you, Papa. I will make you proud." She got on a bus. She looked out the window. The mountains were far away now. She felt excited. She felt scared. She whispered to herself, I will sing for the world. Nashville was a big city. There were cars, lights, and music everywhere. Dolly felt excited. She walked on the busy streets. She saw big buildings. She went to music studios. She said, "Hello, my name is Dolly Parton. I want to sing." Many people said, "No, Dolly, you are too young." Dolly felt sad, but she did not stop. She sang in small places. She wrote more songs. She worked very hard. One day, a big country singer heard her. His name was Porter Wagoner. Porter said, "Dolly, come sing on my TV show." Dolly said, "Yes, thank you." Now many people knew her name. Dolly worked very hard. She sang with Porter Wagoner on his TV show. People loved her. She had big blonde hair. She had a bright smile. Her voice was strong and sweet. One woman said, "Who is this girl? She is amazing." A man said, "Her songs are beautiful." Dolly sang with Porter Wagoner for 7 years, but she wanted more. One day she said, "Porter, I want to sing alone. I want to write my own songs." Porter felt sad, but he said, "Go, Dolly, follow your dreams." Dolly wrote a song for Porter. It was called "I Will Always Love You." The song was beautiful. Many people cried when they heard it. Dolly became a big star. Dolly wrote many songs. She wrote about love, family, and life. One of her most famous songs was Jolene. The song was about a beautiful woman. Dolly sang, "Jolene, Jolene, 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 please don't take my man." People loved the song. It became very famous. Dolly sang country music, but she wanted to sing pop music too. Some people said, "No, Dolly, stay in country music." Dolly said, "No, I will sing what I love." She sang pop music. She sang country music. People loved her. She won many awards. She made many albums. Now, Dolly was not just a singer. She was a superstar. Dolly wanted to do more. She wanted to be in movies. She acted in funny movies. One of her first movies was 9 to 5. The movie was about women at work. Dolly wrote a song for the movie. Working 9 to 5? What a way to make a living. People loved the song. They sang it at work. Dolly was now a movie star too, but she was not finished. She had bigger dreams. Dolly was not only a singer and actress, she was also a kind person. She gave money to poor children. She said, "I want every child to have books." She started Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. Every month, she sent free books to children. One little girl got a book. She smiled and said, "Thank you, Dolly." Dolly helped sick children too. She built a hospital for them. One mother said, "Dolly, you helped my child. Thank you." Dolly smiled and said, "I want to help." Dolly wanted to give something back to her hometown. She built a theme park called Dollywood. Dollywood had music, rides, and fun shows. Many people came to see the park. Dolly said, "I want to give people a happy place." One man said, "Dollywood is the best place ever." Dolly smiled. She felt happy. Now Dolly Parton is older, but she still sings. She still writes songs. She still helps people. One little girl said, "I want to be like Dolly Parton." Her mother said, "Then sing, my love. Sing like Dolly." Dolly shows the world that dreams can come true. She was a poor girl, but she worked hard. She never stopped singing. Dolly Parton's story teaches us that hard work and kindness are important. She never gave up on her dreams. She helped others. Dolly Parton is a legend.